Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has advised pension commissions to be cautious in its quest for innovation in the administration of pension funds in the continent. Obasanjo, who gave the advice at the opening ceremony of the World Pension Summit Africa Special in Abuja, emphasized that any innovation should not deprive people of their monies. Obasanjo said establishing a viable pension structure for the informal sector is essential. It is estimated that the informal sector makes up 61% of the urban employment in the continent. With about 6 trillion of pension funds lying idle, the former president said there is need to look at ways of investing the money.
Over 7 million people, employees, captured from the public, from both the public and the private sector. And as we have heard, almost 6 trillion naira. I understand that the salaried people that have been captured are less than 20 million people who are estimated to be on salary. So part of the innovation, part of the issue that I hope we'll be discussing in the next 2 days is how do we capture more of the salaried people within the pension scheme. I like innovation, and I like what we are talking about in the next 2 days. Pension, innovation, and sustainability. But I will add 2 things. Your innovation must be with caution. Now, when people have to work all their days of their life and they were strong and they make contribution for their future. Now we cannot be too adventurous. One of the things that makes me very happy about the pension scheme is that in the last 5 years or so, when almost anything goes about public fund, now pension fund remain sacrosanct. We must therefore, yes, bring about innovation, yes, bring about sustainability, but our innovation must be with caution, and our sustainability and innovation must be with security, so that anytime people, and one of the founders talked about trust. We must never reduce trust or eliminate trust from the pension fund.
President Muhammadu Buhari, who declared the summit open, said the administration is working to clear all outstanding pension liabilities and bring the informal sector into the pension fold. The president, represented by Head of Civil Service of the Federation, Winifred Iyoita, urged the National Pension Commission to enhance its enforcement drive in order to ensure full compliance by the public and private sector institutions in accordance with the enabling laws.
Pension matters occupy a strategic place not only as a vital component of social security, but also as a vehicle for nation building. Accordingly, Africa has given considerable attention in the recent past to pensions and related issues, largely due to the myriad of challenges encountered in the administration of pensions, as well as the economic downturn in many countries on the continent. Indeed, governments in most African countries were compelled by their peculiar socio-economic circumstances to either make parametric changes to their pension schemes or a complete paradigm shift from the defined benefit scheme to the defined contribution scheme. While the former model was mainly adopted by the advanced countries, developing countries, including many African countries, opted for the latter model. Interestingly, we are beginning to see some developed countries also gravitating towards the contributory pension scheme. In the case of Nigeria, in 2004, we established the contributory pension scheme due to its obvious advantages, including its sustainability as a system, robust framework that eliminates incentives for corruption, and its ability to generate investable long-term funds that drive economic development. It is noteworthy that within 12 years of its implementation, the contributory pension scheme has to a large extent stabilized our pension administration system. For instance, before the reform, Nigeria had huge pension liabilities in trillions of naira, but now the contributory pension scheme has generated over 5.83 trillion worth of pension assets as at 30th June 2016.
Earlier, the Director General of PENCOM, Chinelo Anohu Amazu, stressed that about $93 billion per annum is required to bridge Africa's infrastructure deficit, which translates to about 15% of continent's GDP. Osam Raffle, Ben Television.
The Nigerian Labour Congress has opposed the sale of national assets as a way for the country to come out of the recent economic recession. Addressing journalists in Abuja, the president of the Congress, Ayuba Nwaba, described the decision as a move in the wrong direction.
Therefore, transferring our commonwealth to the ownership of few will further impoverish all of us. And I think it is high time, even for government, to try to take stock of all enterprises that have been privatized before now and what is their state. I think what readily comes to mind is the power sector, which was privatized, I think, for over 3 years now. I am sure all of us will agree that no value was added. Instead, there have been exploitation. We have been paying bills upon bills that cannot be justified. Even to provide meters have been nearly difficult. Even with the pronouncement of the court that they should reverse back the tariff, it has certainly not received any attention. And therefore, these are clear avenues where such instances have been used to undermine our commonwealth, and also few people have actually taken over those very strategic assets.
In 1984, in April, Congress produced a document, Nigeria is not for sale. Today, our country is virtually sold, and more sale is being proposed. In fact, auctioning. The way some newspaper put it yesterday was going. Exactly the cliche that people use when they are auctioning things. And I mean, so we would, Comrade President, we will try and address this thing. But we want to appeal to Nigerians working people to also know that Congress is on their side. We will do our best. Congress is as strong as the Nigerian people are. And the Nigerian people should, working people should support the Nigerian Labour Congress.
The Workers' Body believes that the federal government instead should employ strict collection of taxes and avoid unnecessary tax waivers as part of the solution for the recession.
The major problem in Nigeria today is that it's only the poor and the working class that are paying the correct tax. People evade tax, and I think clearly the Panama paper link have clearly shown us what has been happening. In fact, Nigeria is a tax haven. And I think that had been collaborated further by the Thabo Mbeki report, AU report, on illicit financial flow out of Africa. That report said conservatively, about $50 billion is taken out of Africa annually through tax dodging, tax evasion, and deliberately people giving waiver. And we know who are those that benefiting from waiver that have put us into such a situation. So it must be situated within our argument that we have a lot of options that can be addressed and that can be situated within this argument.
The Congress also inaugurated a 10-man committee comprising both the NLC and ASU members to provide solutions to the socio-economic crisis rocking the country. From Abuja, LM Chukwameka reports.
Hi, Mike.
Babe, it's been over 12 hours. Are you done thinking about it? Is the answer yes?
Convince me.
I know how much confidence style mean to you. Let me take you somewhere.
What's that?
A superior leading international hospitality chain in the heart of Africa.
And?
They offer very distinct services. Their meeting halls and all their hotels offer conference solutions that can help plan a perfect function for any occasion. They feature outdoor catering and provide services for any size event.
Keep going. You got me thinking now.
The beauty, the decor, and the views. It's the hotel experience you always dreamed of. They have up-to-date entertainment and a variety served at the fast food restaurant and snack bar. Oh, and don't even get me started on the garden bar or the nightclub. You would have everything you need within your reach without having to go out.
Wow. So what if I want to...
Cook? They got you, babe. The rooms are thoughtfully furnished with facilities that aid proper cooking, just like you would at home.
Where is this place?
And it's sweets.
Wow.
So, will you marry me?
Yes. How can I refuse?
Not at Sweets, a colorful affair.
The Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enito Ogusi, has challenged Nigerian youth to be focused in pursuing their dream to realization. The Oni of Ife gave the advice at Nigerian Rebirth Conference in Abuja. Oba Ogunwusi explained that his emergence as Oni of Ife is an indication that youth can handle leadership roles in the country.
Any youth can ever get to this height. Go for aspiration. Let us push the big dream behind all of us. Out of every adversity, there are possibilities that you should explore. It might be tough, but make sure you look at the positive side of it. Go for it. Be very focused, be very consistent, and life will be worthy of living.
The national coordinator of Nigerian Rebirth Project, Comrade Isaac Balami, said the project is meant to provide platform for Nigerian youth in activating the secret wealth of the country.
It's all about activating the secret wealth of this nation. It's all about our people. Of course, you are aware that about 75% population of these great nations are all youths. And it's high time we begin to activate that potential. It's also all about our passion. For the very first time, if you look at the social media, all you see is energy, passion, but it has not been channeled in the right direction. And we are going to make sure that we do the needful.
Nigerian Rebirth Coordinator also disclosed that the pet project of the group, a TV reality show, Christian Labor Room, will soon take off.
Today we are going to be introducing also one of our pet projects that is called the Labor Room. It is a reality TV show. And this, we are going to be having 37 young people across Nigeria, one youth per state. They are going to be in a mansion for 60 days, and they'll be viewed by over 200 million people across the globe to solve the problems that affect us as a nation and even as a continent. For 60 days, as a young person in the house, in the mansion, your inability to solve issues, to come up with real solutions, will make you to be evicted. You will be evicted by the Nigerian public or even the African population. And at the end of the day, the last 4 housemates standing will leave with about 200 million naira, a seed capital, to start a local made in Nigeria company.
The highlight of the event includes award ceremony, which are in 2 categories: the custodians of Nigerian Dream and Nigerian Dream Personality Honors. Ben Television London won the best Nigerian TV station in diaspora. From Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting.
Nigeria and the United Kingdom have signed a memorandum of understanding on immigration returns for the profiling of the nationalities of migrants through the use of biometric and biographic data. The Minister of Interior, Abdulrahman Dambazao, disclosed it at the signing of the addendum to the 2005 Memorandum of Understanding on Immigration Return between the Government of Nigeria and the United Kingdom in Abuja. The minister said this was a review of the initial bilateral agreement signed in 2005 between both countries on the return of illegal migrants as well as legal migrants who have overstayed their visas. Dambazao said the review of the 2005 agreement was informed by the new challenges that have emerged, which can only be met by reviewing the agreement. Speaking earlier, the leader of the UK delegation and Minister of State for Immigration said the addendum was a significant modernization on the earlier MOU and a remarkable achievement which would cement the UK-Nigeria relationship, which is rooted in history. In a remark, the Comptroller General, Nigeria Immigration Service, Mohammed Babandede, whose organization is a major beneficiary to the MOU, said innovations have been introduced to make the Nigerian passport acceptable all over the world by making it machine readable through matching the biometrics in the passport to the holder.